Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top predictions based on a lot of criterias. And you may actually wish to know how we actually get these predictions. Of course, we are now using our own best AI intelligent tool that actually analyzes matches based on a lot of criterias. After which we manually make these picks and go further to use third-party sites such as SofaScore and Bet Explorer to make sure that we check for the form of the team, the home and away performance of that team, as well as top scorers. And if this actually meets our need, then we actually come to share them with you. We can therefore say these predictions are over 90% accurate, and you can actually make your bet picks and analyze and include in your bet slip. Therefore, if you are new to this channel, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for new post notifications and updates. So this is actually what we have for you today. Today, we actually have 10 plus matches to share with you, and you can as well check our handpicked 2 plus odds from the website link below this video description. Also, as a quick reminder, please make sure to include a maximum of 4 or 5 matches per single slip so as to boost your winning chances by over 100%. And that being said, we are actually sharing with you today the best home or away team to win that you can actually make your bet picks, analyze and include in your bet slip. The first match in our today's list is actually in the Hungary Mercantil Bank Liga. Is actually a match between Diósgyőr playing versus BFC Siófok. Here, if we look at the standing, you can see that DVTK is actually the first in its stand, which is actually the home team. They have actually played 19 matches, win 13, 37 goals have been scored, and 18 has been conceived. And of course, we are actually going for the home team to win, which is actually Diósgyőr. Or you can as well go for a shifted chance. And you can see that based on the performance rate of DVTK, they're actually very good as compared to the opponent who is conceiving. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met twice this year. One of the time, DVTK has lead, and the other most recent time, Siófok actually lead 1-0 because it was at its home and it actually performed it actually maximum best. This time, DVTK, having a more form and better performance, is now coming home. We are therefore expecting a straight win from the home team to take the lead, or you can as well go for a shifted chance for the home team. The next match in our list is actually in the Australia A-League Women. It's a match between Western Sydney playing versus Adelaide United. We are actually going for the away team to win, or you can as well go for a shifted chance, or 2 DNB. It means 2 draw, no bet. And of course, if you look at the standing, Adelaide Women, which is the away team, is the 4th in stands, having played 3 matches. They have won 2, 3 goals have been scored and 2 conceived, as compared to the opponent who is more conceiving. And now, if you look at the performance rate of Adelaide Women, they have good and more better as compared to its opponent. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you are going to see that they have actually met once this year. Adelaide Women played away. They actually beat its opponent 3-0. This time, it is still actually playing away, and we are still expecting a straight win from Adelaide Women, or you can as well go for a shifted chance. The next game in our list is actually in the Slovenia Prva Liga. It's a match between NK Maribor playing versus ND Gorica. Here, we are actually expecting the home team to take the lead. We can as well go for a shifted chance for the home team. If we look at the standings here, Maribor is actually the 4th in its position, having played 19 matches, 43 goals have been scored, 26 conceived, as compared to the opponent who has played 19, 13 goals scored and 28 conceived. If we look at the performance rate of Maribor, they are better as compared to the opponent. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, We are going to see that they have actually met twice this year, and Maribor has always lead. This time, the most recent play between the two, Maribor was away. He still beat the opponent 4-1. This time, Maribor is coming home. Is therefore going to take that home chance. And we are still expecting a straight win from Maribor, or you can as well go for a shift to chance. The next match in our list is actually in the Belgium Challenge League. It's actually a match between ROWD Molenbeek playing versus Royal Excelsior Vuitton. We're actually expecting a home team to win or shift a chance for the home team. If we look at the standing here, ROWDM is actually the third in the stands, 16 matches played, 28 goals scored and 16 conceded, as compared to the opponent Vuitton that has played 16, 15 goals scored and 27 conceded. The performance rate of RODM as compared to the opponent Vuitton is better. You can see how RODM performed better as compared to the opponent. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met thrice. That's 3 times this here, and 2 of the times ROWDM has lead, and the most recent actually had a draw because RODMW played away. And this time it is coming back home. We are still expecting a win from the home team, or you can as well go for a shift chance or 1 DNB. The next match in our list is actually in the England Women's Superliga. It's a match between Aston Villa playing versus Arsenal Football Club. We're actually going for Arsenal to win, for straight win here. And you can see from the table, Arsenal is the third, 8 matches played, 7 win, 21 goals scored and 4 goals conceded, as compared to Aston Villa Women that has played 8 matches, 4 win, 12 goals scored and 15 conceded. If we now look at the standings of Aston Villa, they are not as perfect or offensive as compared to Arsenal Women. And now if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met once this year. Arsenal Women played home. It beat its opponent 7-0. And this time it is going home away. We are still expecting it to lead from the away side. And of course, you can as well go for a shift chance or a draw, no bet for the away team. The next match in our list is actually in the Netherlands. Eredivisie is a match between AFC Ajax playing versus Jong Utrecht. The best pick here is to go for a shifted chance for Ajax, or you can as well go for 1 DNB, which is draw no bet. Now if we look at the standing here, Ajax is in the 10th position, 16 matches played, 30 goals scored and 28 conceded, as compared to Utrecht in the last of the table that has played 16 matches, 13 goals scored and 28 conceded. You can see that the performance rate of Jong Ajax is better as compared to Utrecht. Now if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met once this year. Jong Ajax played away, but he still beat Utrecht 2-0. This time it's coming home. We are still expecting a straight win from Jong Ajax, or you can as well go for a shifted chance for the home team. The next match in our list is actually in the Spain Tecra Division Group 4. That's Spain Tecra Division Group 4. It's a match between Ura de Vitoria playing versus Baracaldo CF. If you look at Baracaldo, they are the first here in this table. 12 matches played, 10 win, 26 goals has been scored and 3 conceded, as compared to the opponent who has played 12, win only 1 with 8 goals scored and 26 conceded. And according to the form table, we still have Barracuda being the best form, Baracaldo the best form here in this table. And of course, you can see the performance rate of its opponent. They are very poor, while Baracaldo is good. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, we don't have any. But based on the standings and Baracaldo being a more offensive team, and from our background check, we can tell you that Baracaldo is going to take the lead in this match, or we can as well go for a shifted chance for Baracaldo. The next game in our list is actually in the Spain Tecra Division, but this time it's in Group 7. It's a match between Trivial Valderas playing versus Real Arandre. Here, if we look at the standing, Trivial is the third, 12 games played, 7 win, 20 goals scored and 15 conceded, as compared to Real Arandre that has actually played 12, winning 2, 11 goals scored and 26 conceded. If we look at the performance rate of Trivial Valderas, they are better as compared to Real Arandre. Now, if we look at the head-to-head, they have not yet met this year, But based on the performance rate of the home team and its more offense, we're actually expecting it to take the lead here, or we can as well go for a shifted chance for sure. The next game in our list is actually still in the Spain Tecra division, but this time it's in Group 12. But it's a match between Club Deportivo Tenerife playing versus Union Su Iaza. We're actually expecting, if you look at the standing, Tenerife is better here, and if you look, its opponent is in the last of the table. The performance rate of Tenerife is better as compared to the opponent. Now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met twice this year. Tenerife has always lead, and this time, the most recent, Tenerife played away, but it still lead. And this time, it's coming home. We are therefore expecting it to take the lead here, or we can as well go for a shifted chance. The next in our list is still in the Spain Tecra division, but this time, Group 16 is a match between CD and Angon Silo playing versus Yak. Here, of course, if you see at Angon Silo, they are in the second in this position here. 12 matches played, 9 win, 19 goals scored, and 6 conceded, as compared to the opponent who has played 12, only 2 win, 10 goals scored, and 25 conceded. And here, if you look at the performance rate of the home team, they are more performed offense as compared to the away team. Now, if you look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met once this year. And of course, Agosilo played home. It actually lead. And this time it's still home. We are still expecting it to lead this time. Or you can as well go for a shifted chance or a draw, no bet for the home team. The next match in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Bremen. It's a match between Sportverein Werder Bremen playing versus Hermeligen. Here, if you look at the standings, we are going to see that from the standing table, we have Hermeligen being the best here, third in its position, 15 matches played, 55 goals scored, and 26 conceded, as compared to the opponent, who is in the last of the table, 15 matches played, 54 goals conceded, and 19 scored. And of course, the performance rate of Hermeligen is actually better as compared to the opponent, who is conceding. If we look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually met twice this year, and all of the time Hermeligen has lead, and we still expect it being more offense, though it's going away. We are still expecting a lead from Hermeligen, and of course you can as well go for a shifted chance for this game. The next match in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Niedersachsen. It's a match between Patersen playing versus Sport Club Spele. Here Spele is the best, having played 18 matches, 12 wins, 46 goals scored, and 22 conceded, as compared to Patersen that has played 18, 7 wins, 26 goals scored, and 38 conceded. If we look at the performance rate of Patersen, they are not as great as that of Spele. And now, if we look at the head-to-head between these two, you can see that they have actually met once this year. Spele lead when he played home, and this time it is going away. We still expect a lead from Spele, or you can as well go for a shifted chance for Spele. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Oberliga Neriden, that's Nederen. It's a match between Duisburg playing versus Velbet. We actually expect Velbet to take the lead here, or you can as well go for a shifted chance for Velbet. You can see the performance rate of Velbet. They're in the fourth of this table, 19 matches played, 10 wins, 40 goals scored, and 24 conceded, as compared to Duisburg in the last of the table that has played 19 matches, only 2 scored, 2 wins, 19 scored, and 57 conceded. The performance rate of Velbet is better here, you can see, as compared to the opponent. And of course, if you now look at the head-to-head between these two, they have not yet met this year, but of course, Velbet has a better performance and offense. We are expecting a lead from Velbet, or we can as well go for a shifted chance for the away team. The next in our list is actually in the Germany Bundesliga Women. It's a match between Wolfsburg playing versus Meppen. And of course, Wolfsburg have a more offense. We're expecting a straight win from Wolfsburg. And of course, you can see that from the performance rate of Wolfsburg, they are really good as compared to the opponent. If we now look at the head-to-head between these two, they have actually not met this year, but Wolfsburg has always lead all of the times they have met for head-to-head. And we still expect a straight win from Wolfsburg in this game. The next in our list is still the Bundesliga Women, but this time is between Werder Bremen playing versus Hoffenheim. And of course, if you look at the standing here, we can see that Hoffenheim actually in this table actually is better as compared to Bremen. And of course, if you see Hoffenheim women, actually you can go for a shifted chance since it's playing away and the home team will want to defend. And of course, if you look at the performance rate of Hoffenheim women, they are great. And if you now check the head-to-head between these two, they have met once this year. Hoffenheim women played away and they actually lead. This time it's still away. We actually want to go for the away team, for shifted chance for the away team here as the best pick. You can as well check our handpicked 2+ odds from the website link below this video description. Thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment and subscribe, and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates, and see you again in our next episode. Bye bye.
And now I know my heart is a ghost town.